One of the
I believe, according to the Heritage Foundation, sir, by your count, Heritage Foundation has done an investigation, and according to your count, there have been 1,513 proven instances of voter fraud across the United States.
Project 2025 Inches is a plan by Trump supporters and conservative groups to change the government if Trump or another Republican wins the 2024 election. This project aims to reshape the government to align with Trump's ideas, which critics fear could lead to an authoritarian regime. The plan includes firing up to 50,000 federal workers and replacing them with people loyal to Trump's agenda. This would give the president more control over the government, reducing the independence that currently exists. This plan was not meant to be revealed to the world, but somehow it is everywhere now. The Heritage Foundation, known for its ties to Reagan-era conservatism, is a big supporter of Project 2025. According to its president, Kevin Roberts, the plan aims to establish Trumpism as the new form of conservatism. This shows a significant shift in the organization's approach, aligning more with Trump's ideas and moving away from traditional conservative values. Please support the channel by liking and subscribing. Let's move on into more exciting details.
Hundreds of people, millions of dollars to put together a schematic plan for Trump to come in. And at the heart of it is getting rid of.
The plan suggests major changes such as getting rid of the Head Start program, creating a pro-life task force, cutting funds for the Department of Justice, DOJ, dismantling the FBI, and eliminating the Departments of Education and Commerce. It also aims to make producing and distributing pornography a crime, reflecting the project's strong conservative beliefs. Also, the Heritage Foundation continues to claim there was significant fraud in the 2020 election, which they believe needs to be addressed to ensure fair elections in 2024. This claim is part of their broader goal to reform the electoral system. It is common for Washington, D.C. think tanks to propose policy wish lists for potential governments in waiting. The Liberal Center for American Progress, for example, was dubbed Barack Obama's Ideas Factory during his presidency. But what happened on Tuesday? California Congressman Jared Huffman announced a Stop Project 2025 task force. Mr. Huffman said, "Project 2025 is more than an idea, it's a dystopian plot that's already in motion to dismantle our democratic institutions, abolish checks and balances, chip away at church-state separation, and impose a far-right agenda that infringes on basic liberties and violates public will."
Axios noted, quote, "The massive headhunting quest aims to recruit 20,000 people to serve in the next administration as a down payment on 4,000 presidential appointments plus potential replacements for as many as 50,000 federal workers who are policy adjacent, as Trumpers put it."
We need a coordinated strategy to save America and stop this coup before it's too late. Heritage said Mr. Biden's party was scaremongering with an unserious, mistake-riddled press release.
Essentially what this guy is saying is, we're going to put nice words about it, but we want every federal employee to have a loyalty pledge, not to the government. Yeah. I mean, not to the government in general, not to American citizens, but only to Donald Trump. How dangerous is that?
Even though the plan is ambitious and radical, the supporters are open about their goals, which has led to more public inspection and debate. The visibility of this project and its clearly stated objectives highlight the intense political and ideological battles that are expected to shape the future of American government. The danger, as highlighted by political analysts, lies in the systematic approach of Project 2025. It's not just about Trump, but about a broader movement to consolidate power in the presidency. This could undermine the democratic structure of the government, making it more difficult to challenge or check the president's power. The plan's supporters are openly discussing their goals, which has raised alarms about the future of American democracy if these changes are implemented. Will Donald Trump be first to press nuclear button? Upcoming book makes startling revelations. Know what he said. Donald Trump, the Republican candidate for the 2024 U.S. presidential election, has expressed strong views on using nuclear weapons. This issue is particularly relevant given Russian President Vladimir Putin's implied threats of nuclear war to protect his country. In his upcoming book, The Reformer's Dilemma, former Governor Ricardo Rossello reveals that Trump told him in 2017, If a nuclear war happens, the US won't be second in line pressing the button. This conversation happened while they were surveying hurricane damage in Puerto Rico from a helicopter. Trump commented on nature's resilience and unpredictability, adding that in the event of nuclear war, the US would not hesitate to act first. Trump's alarming views on nuclear weapons have been a point of concern. During his 2016 presidential campaign, he reportedly asked a foreign policy advisor, "Why have them if we can't use them?" In December 2016, he even said, "Let it be an arms race. We will outmatch them at every pass and outlast them all." As president, Trump told military leaders in the summer of 2017 that he wanted to increase the nuclear stockpile tenfold, returning to Cold War levels. He also considered using nuclear weapons against North Korea in 2017. These statements have raised significant worries about his approach to nuclear weapons. Apart from the shocking revelations of Trump's 2025 plan, here are other concerning proposals he has promised for a potential second term. Trump, who reportedly didn't expect to win in 2016 and initially struggled with governance, appointed many conservative figures to key positions. Throughout his presidency, he clashed with career public servants and lacked experience in political plans. Now, he aims to return more prepared, leveraging a decade of political insight to enforce a strict agenda. Trump plans to seek revenge on his perceived enemies, targeting them with a Justice Department led by loyalists who will appoint special prosecutors. His targets include President Biden, Special Counsel Jack Smith, Attorney General Merrick Garland, and FBI Director Christopher Wray, among others. He has detailed strategies, such as potentially using civil rights divisions to pursue Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg. Regarding immigration, Trump intends to intensify enforcement, advocating for mass deportations and tougher border controls. He aims to reduce illegal immigration drastically, even considering deploying military forces and expanding detention facilities. Trump's agenda extends to issues like abortion, where he supports strict restrictions and possibly a national ban after 16 weeks. He also advocates for significant changes in economic policy, including tariffs and currency devaluation, which economists warn could harm the economy. His plans for foreign policy include reconsidering America's commitment to NATO and potentially withdrawing to a standby role, which experts criticize as dangerous amid ongoing global conflicts. Trump also proposes drastic measures on domestic issues, including cracking down on media he deems unfavorable and implementing discriminatory policies against transgender individuals. Overall, Trump's vision for a second term appears to prioritize personal vendettas, aggressive immigration policies, and substantial changes across various sectors of government and society. In another shocking incident,
I was at the courthouse today in Manhattan. I was in the courtroom for opening statements for this first criminal trial of the former president. I can report firsthand that the courtroom smells like old soup and stale breath.
Rachel Maddow apologized for an event during Donald Trump's trial in Manhattan, where she couldn't help but laugh out loud. She was in court when prosecutors revealed that Trump's ally, Alan Weisselberg, had carefully documented a plan to reimburse hush money. This was a surprise because it showed how detailed Weisselberg was in handling what prosecutors call a scheme to disguise payments. Maddow compared it to a scene from a TV show she likes. She also described the courtroom's atmosphere, mentioning it smelled like old soup, and noting how everyone from police officers to the judge seemed stressed. These are times when presidents and other leaders believe their secrets and scandals will remain hidden, but they often come to light much quicker than they expect. Do let us know your views in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so you are notified as soon as we upload our next video. Thanks for watching!